haters, man. Like,
yeah, okay, tell me why.
Everyone just loves to hate on VP. Like, were they good yesterday? Not particularly, but maybe the reason for that is there's a new in-game leader and 2 new players who are relatively young and not super experienced, and there was a lot of shuffling going on in terms of positions. And we can't have it both ways, guys. We can't say, "Oh, David Day is
Can you say that without the grin on your face right now?
Insane player, and Payne is playing so well at the moment, and then VP is also terrible." Well, they just went up against a better team. You know, sometimes you can only play as much as your opponent allows you. Like, I'm all for that. It didn't look great, but if it were any other team in that situation, we would be sitting here
Josh,
saying, "Oh yeah, they need some extra time."
This.
You know, why don't we give VP at least a month?
Yeah,
before
are they beating
we
Saul
put
today
the
or
death
not, bro?
sentence on
Are they
them?
beating Saul today or not? VP.
Oof, that's
Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's keep it going, shall we?
fight.
What have we picked, Trace? I think we actually picked the opponent to FlyQuest, which is Astralis.
Yeah, that one was a
great.
little bit lacking. It feels like as a name brand right there, it didn't add up to what you expect or maybe expected 5 years from an Astralis.
I would agree with that sentiment. I think because Device is now officially back in the team and what we saw of them in the online portion of Blast as well, I had higher expectations. Josh, I imagine you would also agree with that, no?
Yeah, you know when like you play those old video games where like a person got stunned, they have the stars around their head? I think that's what Astralis is doing here, to the stars. They just looked stunned and confused that entire series, especially against the Ecos. It's just unreal how many times they would have the winning position and then they would just run it down and lose to pistols. It happened twice on Ancient. It's just, you can't do that. It's just not a thing.
It's fine though. They schooled wildcard a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah,
so
true. Online. Yeah.
they're all good. Yeah.
There we go.
Wow. Well, I'm glad that they put a pin in that one. The online realms. Everybody loves online.
Who was the worst of the worst then? If we're going to give a least